Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from, and anytime you would come across this video. How are you all doing today? My country people, we are here again with another OGBONI information from the Palace of Ife. Remember, as we hear allegedly, na so na we dey carry come meet una for na domot. So right now, according to what we heard, KABIEYSI already invites OGBONI priest to cleanse the palace against Queen Naomi's wish. Okay, yes. So we always we do hear on the internet space that, oh, the palace is this, the palace is that, the palace is that Baz was already plenty for the how can they sort it out and everything. It already be, oh yes, it already be. So KABIEYSI had decided to make the palace, a safe place for Queen Naomi and Prince Tade when Queen Naomi will eventually come back into the Palace of Ife. Yeah. So according to what we heard allegedly, Oni of Ife invited people that will help out, but this was totally against Queen Naomi's belief. It was against Queen Naomi's religion, okay? Because we heard allegedly that the first time KABIEYSI made mention of something like this, Queen Naomi, said no to it, that she knew that God is good and God will fight their battles and God will, be present in everything that has to do with them. But the number of taboo and there's so many things that some enemies of the palace have brought into the palace is now like it is quite alarming, and KABIEYSI needed a way out. Okay, so we equally learned that the king cannot cleanse the palace on his own. So that was the reason why he told Queen Naomi that, see, you cannot do this alone, you cannot do it on your own. You needed our help. You needed the help of so many traditional priests and priestess to be able to do it. Okay, yes. So because he was like, the purification process is always a complex traditional process, that it is normally performed by senior traditional chiefs and priests. You understand? Priest or priestess, anyone can go on, such as the OGBONI chiefs or Ifa practitioners. So but Queen Naomi was like, exercise patience with me, I will come to the palace with my group. So but now Oni of Ife already embarked on the journey of cleansing the palace, and we heard that Queen Naomi was not happy with it, that somehow it had landed KABIEYSI into sort of little misunderstanding with Queen Naomi, because this was not what they planned to do. So KABIEYSI invited people that, first of all, they will have to identify the issue. And in the case of this palace stuff, we heard it is a case of this thing, a sacrilege or taboo. You understand? We know that a lot has happened in the palace. In fact, most of the times we know they even understand the one where we go believe again and the one where we no go believe, because they say they already dey too much. Okay, so identification of the issue is when those priests, the priestess, if practitioners, the OGBONI chiefs, they will come, they will use traditional method to know if they will identify the problem. So this often involves the Ifa divination. They will equally use it to determine the exact nature of the offense and the specific rituals that should be carried out with it. Okay, because it is one thing to understand what is going on, then it is another thing for you to be able to be like, okay, look at what we are going to do, like identifying the problem and sorting out the solutions to it as well. That is just that what they will do. Okay, yeah. So we heard allegedly that a lot of things in the palace that women are not supposed to touch, some women have defied it. The Ifa wives in the palace, they have defiled it. So now the gods of the land is crying for justice. So then after the identification, there will be performance of sacrifices and offerings to the gods, to the deities of the land. Okay, so that they will in fact, all these sacrifices is for the atonement, okay, for the sin or sacrilege committed against the sacred space or the land. So that is, what is involved in it. So when Queen Naomi said that she's going to do it in a prayerful way, KABIEYSI was like, as a traditional person, look at how, he was told that it is being done, that the mantle that they gave unto him, they wanted him to follow the footsteps of their forefathers. So is well. So we heard that after offering the sacrifice, the offering, the chanting of incantations and prayers follows suit, where they pray that it will not happen again, that kind of a thing. Yes, wahala is not easy. It's not easy. Yes, then they will now purify the entire compound, going around in a process, as in procession, doing procession. Yes. So in most cases, the chiefs and the traditionalists, they may, lead the procession in most cases. So at times, the king leads the procession. So they will now be performing the rites on the ground of the palace, cleansing. At times they normally use virgins, so because there was a time I could remember allegedly that Oni of Ife used virgins to carry out this thing, okay, this particular type of a thing, to cleanse out, and remove taboo from the land, taboo items, from the land. So now be the thing, KABIEYSI really wanted to restore peace in the palace and restore, like, he wants to restore spiritual balance and sanctity in the palace of Ife. Okay, the palace is considered as a sacred space, okay, and the ancestral habitation of ancestral spirits on earth. So the KABIEYSI oversees the process, but the actual ritual performance is the duty of designated traditional holders. So he equally wanted to make the palace a conducive place whereby Prince Tade will come into the palace. He will not be having shocks, seizures and all of those stuff. So he follow his son's safety and health is amongst the reasons why KABIEYSI decided to embark on this ritual cleansing. So but we heard that Queen Naomi was not actually happy with it, and a lot of people have been blaming Oni of Ife why he would do something without letting Queen Naomi know of it. That even if, say, after discussing with Queen Naomi, that he later now decided that okay, he's still going to do it, that he would have reached out to Queen Naomi as well to let her know. You understand? Yes, he would have called her and be like, okay, look at, I'm still going to do that thing. So that Queen Naomi will be aware, than him just doing things just like that. Yeah, than him just doing things just like that. So now be the matter, my country people, according to how this alleged information reach us. Okay, so I decided to share this with you all. If I see more, I will be sharing with you. Alright, so please let us know your thoughts, let us know your opinion or whatsoever about all of this under the comment section. It is well, even when we are inside well. A lot of people have been like, Queen Naomi, please don't make this about yourself, don't make it a big deal, that the reason why KABIEYSI is doing this is for you and your son, so you have to understand him. Yeah, they were like, Queen Naomi, you needed to understand him and know that he's not doing it for himself. That if not for you and your son, KABIEYSI no go do this kind of a thing. So my country people, na be the thing. I don't know how you take CM or what you feel that is the case in this whole matter. Yeah. So but whichever one where they say where they was on top internet space, we know that God already cleansed the palace of every form of setbackness, all of every form of attack on Prince Tade, because it was even during this cleansing stage that we now heard so many stories that that Prince Tade will come to the palace, nobody go sleep because attacks will be too much. Yes, because he's still a little child, so he gets some things wey no go fit carry. E no go fit carry. So my correct people, na im be the matter to how this alleged information reach us. Okay, yeah, I decided to share us all. See more, I will be sharing with you. Na im be the matter, my country people. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people have been like, congratulations to KABIEYSI for achieving this, that it is not easy. Yeah, that it is not easy at all for somebody to achieve cleansing of the palace. The list of the battles he's going to be fighting with them. Yes. So by cleansing the palace is a very huge battle, a very huge one, in case you don't know. So as KABIEYSI already fight this one finish, yes, we know that Queen Naomi will understand. Yes, after, if he explains to his reasons to Queen Naomi, she will understand the reason why KABIEYSI did what he did. Okay, yeah. So na im be the thing, my country people. If you support Queen Naomi's anger on this case, let us know. If you feel that KABIEYSI needed to do what he needed to do to save his self the stress of Prince Tade coming to the palace and being attacked, let us equally know under the comment section. Remember, all of these are contents on the internet space, so please, while believing, believe with a pinch of salt. Thank you and bye.